Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and I have a brand new game for you today. But before we get into that, a little bit of a question for you. Do you remember 2005? Yes, 17 years ago, 17 years. Now I'm quite aware that for one or two of you that may be a little bit too far back in the past for you to actually remember anything at all. Back in the heydays of 2005, a little studio called Lionhead created a masterpiece of a game. And I'm not using that word lightly. I mean, it may not have revolutionised the whole gaming community, but for a good number of us, it really lit our imaginations and was great fun to play. It was the movies. And it allowed you, in a tycoon builder kind of way, to create your own film studio, your own Hollywood establishment. You had a campus, you created buildings, you upgraded them, you had a whole environment for your crew and your cast, and you'd have to take care of them in a real tycoon kind of fashion. But more than being just a tycoon builder, it was also a wonderful creative tool. You actually created a movie file where you could actually see your work come to life on the screen in front of you and share it with other players of the game, or indeed anyone in the wider world. It was wonderful, but nothing has quite come close to matching that since. What we have here today is a brand new game coming to early access on Steam on January the 17th, 2023, all being well. And it is not being so bold and brash, and yes, it's not being so reckless as to create the movies experience. A little bit simpler perhaps, but as we'll see, there is actually a fair amount of depth to it already, and it's not yet in early access. So right up front, I do have to say a huge thank you to Simon from Inexplicable Games for offering me a key to the game so I could play it and present it to you, and hopefully encourage the development of the game as it goes through early access, which is expected to be about 12 to 18 months, they reckon. So what is Showrunner? It is a game where you create and run your own TV show. It's an isometric management game where you craft scripts. You populate your world with characters and cast actors to play them. You hire and manage staff, you develop your studio and gain a dedicated following. All the while keeping in mind that you are hoping to meet the demands of your contract company. There is someone who has contracted you to create these shows, and you have to meet their very demanding demands. And if you don't, well, to be honest, I have no idea what happens if you don't. I've not got that far in the game yet. So why don't we put a stop to all this waffle and actually get in to see what the game Showrunner actually looks like. So here we are on the main screen. We have a range of options open to us. We've got various resolutions we can pick and choose from. By the look of it, only goes up to 1920, 1080. For me, that's fine. Again, for this sort of game, do you need sort of 4K UHD? I don't know. Maybe you do. You can choose between full screen and windowed. I always play full screen because that's the kind of guy I am. Tutorials, tooltips and all these other stuff. To be honest, I'm not quite sure what all these mean. What's a glow colour? Don't know, but I'm going to pick orange because I am Ajaxpost. Menu opacity, volume for music and effects, we'll leave those as they are. A whole set of commands. It can be run by mouse, which is fabulous because I always play games with a mouse. As you may know if you've seen my other videos, I'm not a WASD player. Yeah, a lot of people are totally bemused by that. At the moment we have no keyboard mapping that I can make out. I don't honestly know if that's coming in early access. If you shout loud enough in the Steam forums as it's going through development, then you may well get that, if that helps you out. So why don't we actually get into making a brand new show? So at the very beginning, we create our own studio. We will need a catchy name which will fire the imagination of everyone who sees what we're producing and putting on the television. So we need a name. We can randomise that. They're actually all quite good names, to be honest, but I can't call them anything like that. It has to be called something with Ajax in it. I'm not sure that's a great name, but I'm going to go with Ajax Works Studio. Yeah, it'll do. Okay, and we want a logo and a colour scheme. So let's see what choices we have to randomise those. You can't quite pick the colour separate to the background shape. Bit of a pain, but there you are. I mean, It's only a logo. Oh, actually, I quite like that one. And the red. What other ones do we have? Ooh, that's a nice camera. Film. Ooh, lion head. Yep. Homage, perhaps? No, don't want that. World glutton. Okay. Wouldn't it be? I wonder if we'll be able to put our own images in here, our own pictures. I don't want to be sort of too self-obsessed, but perhaps no. perhaps the Ajax logo would look perfect in here. Yeah, I do like that, and that's a nice sort of orangey colour. Yeah, we'll take that symbol. That's fabulous. So that's Ajaxworks Studio. No, I'm just going to leave it as Ajaxworks. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, studio. Everyone knows it's a studio. It's Ajaxworks. Now, we're going to create our show. Now here, at this point of the game, I say we are slightly pre-early access. We don't have access to all the themes. We do have quite a few to choose from. Sci-fi, fantasy, medical, office. We don't have post-apocalyptic yet. Modern, historical, espionage. Ooh, there's a lot to choose from. What shall we go for? Espionage, perhaps? Yep, so we've got a theme. And what sort of genre within that theme? So it's an espionage comedy. Could be, or a horror, or a thriller, or a mystery, or a saga. Actually, ooh, I quite like sagas. And here we see what's important in this sort of mix of theme and genre. Plot, characters, drama, and action are very important. So when you're writing your scripts, or when you're having your scripts written for you, more accurately, you'll want to make sure that you sort of emphasize these elements of that particular episode in the show. Dramedy, drama and comedy, I suppose. Procedural, ooh, like a police procedural. That might be good, actually. Yeah. Okay. And we also need to give it a name. Gold knife. Worst girl. First, no. Close badger. Nearly. Oh, I actually quite like Endless Griffin. But... okay, can I not? Oh, you can't use the arrow keys to skip over. Oh, that's slightly annoying. Yeah, we need to improve on that, guys. This will be called then the Orange Griffin. Yes, fabulous name. So that's our show that we're going to create. And having decided what type of show we're going to create, we need to find someone who will fund the creation of it and give us a reward for doing it very, very well. And we have a whole host of companies which are willing to pay for us. So what are we doing here? So this is for the first season of Orange Griffin. It's going to be 10 episodes we're going to create in all. It doesn't look like these make any... yeah, there's no change of that. It's always going to be 10 episodes. So the thing you're going to be looking at here is the original payment for the whole series, a per episode payment, and also bonuses for achieving certain goals. Like every 250,000 viewers, you'll get 20 credits for that. Every half star of average review, not quite sure exactly what that means, but that's 25. And for every one show of every gain of one show interest, another 20. So how can we maximize these? So yeah, digital hegemony, I think that's how I'm going to say it. Well, until I decide to change my mind later. 1,000 and 150. You give me less for every 500,000 viewers. Actually, you're quite reasonable, aren't you? You give me slightly less per episode, but a nice big upfront payment, or a payment. Is that at the beginning or end of the season? We will find out. Per episode is slightly less, but we're getting. I actually quite like Stream Watch. To be honest, I don't think the economics of the game are finished as yet, so I'm not sure how. Well, you should make enough money, but whether you'll make huge amounts as opposed to very little, I'm not sure this has a vast impact on that. Let's go with Stream Watch. There you are. So I've got the tutorial turned on. And up here you can quickly always refer to your stats, the importance of various aspects of each episode, the plot, characters and so on. So as you create each episode you can just quickly reference this and make sure that it's roughly in line with the expectation for this sort of show. I would prefer the tooltip to actually tell you what these icons meant as well, to be honest, but again, we are sort of pre-release, so that might happen during the development of the game. Anyway, tutorial. So welcome. We need at least one writer to create scripts. So we'll go to the staff screen, then writers, and do a search. And when we found the perfect one, we'll press hire. So down here we've got a staff button, and we're looking for writers, and we'll do a staff search. 20 it's going to cost us, which is what we've got up here, the coins. I think this is where the numbers come in. Actually, did I tell it to show the numbers? I thought I did. Well, hopefully. No, they're not coming up there. They usually maybe they will when they... not sure. This may be a little bugette in the pre-release version. Okay, so we've got these writers. So each person you hire has a basic sort of personality characteristic, like mainstay, like architect, like aesthete, like a dramatist, and that will impact on what particular areas of work they're great at. So a raconteur is weak on imagination but very strong on dialogue, strong on dynamics, but very weak on work rate, so they're a bit slow, but their dialogue and dynamics will be strong. An aesthete has very strong imagination, strong on dialogue, but dynamics and work rate are a bit weak. In addition to these characteristics, these personality styles, they also have... Okay, so this is the personality. That's their character. So this is their personality. And I think there's about 4 or 5 of these to choose that people can have. So they'll be fiery. So these people are breezy, and they work best with either fiery people, but they work least well with down-to-earth people. So you want to get a good mix of people in each area of your business. We're looking for someone who can do sort of plot and drama, really. I think this looks quite young. This looks quite good. Kingston Young, you're breezy. Okay. We could hire you. Your wages are 11. Okay, as opposed to 8 for this other person. This is Theet, who's very strong. Oh, actually, 2 breezy people. I think we could get 2 writers, and there's a reason for choosing 2 writers, which we'll come to once we actually get into creating our program. Yeah, let's hire you, and perhaps also... Ooh, mind you, you're quite good. I'm seeing D+, D+ here in imagination and dialogue, whereas Vanessa has just D. You cost me a little bit more money. You're average on the dynamics, very strong on work rate, weak imagination and dialogue. Actually, that might be a good match. Someone who's good at the first 2 and less good and another person who's less good but better at the other 2. Okay, yes, we'll hire Ulmer as well. So there we are. So we've got a writer. And having hired some writers, we have got a show we're creating, Orange Griffin. We need to find some characters and some actors to play them. So this, level 1 search. Yep. I think we've done to do that before. Now with characters, if we create these, we're going to need at least 2. We're going to either need 2 main characters or a main and 2 support characters. Why do I say that? Because when you create a character, you spend persona points, which are these 200 up here at the top. And as you can see here, a main character uses up 100 of those points to create, whereas a support character requires just 50. We could start with just 2 characters for the first couple of episodes and hope that those go well, and we can then afford, because you will earn persona points if your episodes are successful on transmission. But rather than trusting to luck and to the quality of our writing and filming staff, let's actually start with one main character and two support characters. So our main character, what are we going to call you? Bennett Cruz, Sawyer, Richard Phillips, Stephen, no. Again, where's he getting all these names from? Hunter Thompson. That name rings a bell. If you recognise that name, I think I'm right here, then please do drop a note into the comments box below. No prizes, just the satisfaction of knowing that you spotted something that that I think I know. Anyway, so we're creating a main character. He's going to be a hero or an anti-hero or a rogue. Ooh, could be an anti-hero, I suppose, couldn't he? Now, we don't have options to pick all of these choices here. We need to reach a certain level to unlock different types of character. So we can't have an underdog to start with, unfortunately. An anti-hero. Now, I think we'll have a hero. We like heroes, don't we? Yeah. So we're going to create and cast Hunter Thompson. And these are the attributes that this particular character will typically need in our series. So we're going to do a level 1 search again. Going to cost us 20 credits. Now, there is no gender identification as far as I can make out in the game. And I'm going to assume that Hunter Thompson is a male character. It sounds like a male name. Whereas all the actors here we can choose from could be either male or female. Now, in generally, as far as I'm familiar with, in general, TV and film, you don't tend to get gender-blind casting. But though if you go to the theatre as much as I do, you'll know that these days that is very much a thing. Certainly for modern writing, well, indeed for new interpretations of classic works. You'll often get a male character played by a female actor or someone identifying as female. And indeed, for any characteristic a character might have, the person playing them might be totally different. And in some stage plays, I've seen one recently in 2022, everything was different pretty much about every character on stage, which really plays with what you think about what you're seeing, and really opens up a lot of questions and can be really good for making drama work. But anyway, we're not creating a stage play here, we're creating a TV series. And what we want to do is find an actor who matches these blobs here. And you can see here the range this actor has. Now, Michaela really matches 100%, is within her range, these requirements for a hero character. And she is a fireball. She's very weak at everything, pretty much. She's weak at everything apart from work rate. And she's a breezy personality, so she works best with fiery people, not down-to-earth people. No, I don't like that. I want someone who's actually got talent, not just good work rate, to be honest. So a fireball, no. Bradley Clark. Strong on craft. Delivery is average, otherwise weak. Ooh, actually, you're quite good. Caitlin. You're a good match here, 87%. So strong on charisma, strong on delivery, work rate and craft are a bit weak. Don't want a fireball. No. Who else do we have that I skipped over? Caleb. Very strong. Actually, you're quite interesting. You're a bit expensive though, at 14. Not quite. I assume these wages are paid every episode? Staff wages are paid at the end of each month. Okay, so it's monthly payment. Alright. And you match reasonably well. You're average, but you are quite expensive. No, Bradley. I do quite like Caleb here. He's a bit famous. And he's a bit expensive, but he matches pretty well. So, okay, so we're going to hire Caleb to play Hunter. So what is Hunter going to look like? He is going to have... We could randomise this. No, not really. This is an espionage, remember. An espionage themed program. Or we could pick from here. So that hair is okay with the hair? The facial hair? Actually, can we get slightly different coloured hair? Yeah, that works for me. Face items. Masks. No, we'll leave that as nothing. A hat. How quirky is this guy? I don't think he's quite that quirky, so we'll leave him without just a head of hair. Different types of body. Outfit, I assume that means. Oh, quite like that. Back. Oh, we can turn him round, can't we? Yeah, so what can we have on his back? A space pack? Or a cloak? Or a backpack? Yeah, we'll give him a backpack. Why not? Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually. We can't put anything in his hands. And his different types of legs. Yes, I think we don't want to wear shorts. So what should we have? What trousers? Oh, that kind of matches the scarf, doesn't it? Red trousers, definitely. And different types of shoes. Remember, this is just one character. It's not us, it's a character in our show, which is called Orange Griffin. I quite like those. They will do. They will do. So that's our hero character. We're not going to create our episode yet because we need to hire 2 more characters, or actors to play 2 more characters. So we've got 100 persona points left, so we're going to create 2 supporting characters. We can have a villain, of course. Yes, that costs us just 50 persona points. Do a search for this, and oh, I didn't change their name, did I? No, I could have done that. Never mind. Amir. Okay. And you have different requirements to play a villain. Jackson Watson. Oh, you're quite expensive for supporting. 56. Yikes! For a supporting actor, that's a bit better. You're not. Yeah, you're not bad. Lily. Okay, I'm thinking Amir is a male name, but I might be wrong. Well, I've not been paying attention to the personality, have I? Can I come out of there for a second? Go into staff, my actors. So Caleb is breezy. Okay, so characters. So we want somebody who works well with breezy. Oh, you're another breezy. That's okay. You're Lily. Oh, you guys are expensive. You don't match terribly well, though. Okay, we need to make a choice here, Ajax. Make a choice, man. Actually, yeah, you're quite good, actually. Average craft and charisma, very strong delivery. Work rate is weak. I'm sure we can work on that. And you're breezy as well. Actually, you work well with breezy. But you are very expensive, Harper. I think we'll go with Lily. Yeah, you pretty much match what we need for the character, and you're relatively inexpensive. Can we randomise Lily? Or Amir? You're a villain, remember? That's quite villainous, I think. Yep, we'll take that. And I want another supporting character. We've got a hero, we've got a villain. Let's have a roguish character, I think. No, this is a supporting character. There you go. Another search, another 20 coins gone. So who are we going to find here? You match quite well, Ashton. I keep forgetting to change the names of the characters. Annabelle. No, I don't like fireballs. You so match the attributes of a rogue, but you're so expensive. Braden. You match quite well. But that's pretty much a female name. It'd be nice if you could change these afterwards, to be honest. You're quite expensive. Okay, yeah, we're going to cast against gender perhaps here. Bryce. You don't match quite so well. No, you even less so, really. I think we're going to go with Ashton. Yeah, Ashton, you're playing Alyssa. Welcome to the team. So we're going to need to randomise you quite a bit. I think that's quite good. For a roguish character, we'll take that. Thank you very much. We haven't actually looked at our studio yet, have we? At the moment, the genre and theme of your programme don't really have much impact on what you see here, apart from the layout of this studio set here. Everything else is pretty much as is. Now, as the game goes through early access, we're told that a lot more The genre and the theme will impact a lot more on what happens in the game, what choices you can make, and so on. But for the moment, it just defines what you see here in the set. So we have a writing room, we have a green room for our actors, and we can change the look and feel of all these. We'll make it slightly less bright. Do we want different flooring? Something a little less busy, perhaps. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, that's fine. And we can upgrade these rooms as we get reputation and score points for the quality of our show. So let's create our first episode as it tried to tell us to do earlier. Who do we want writing this? We're going to have just one writer to start with, I think. We'll start off with Kingston. Yeah, we're paying you the most, so you can start off this episode. And what we can do here is we can unlock particular themes within the season. Now, because we spent all our persona points, and we don't have enough of these script points, they're called, I think, yeah, script points. We can't use any of these yet, but they build in extra bonuses to the episodes within the season. And obviously, these sort of themes and bonuses will improve the response to your program. So if you can get any of these in, it all adds up to a better result. Okay, so you're creating this, and our episode is going to be called, our opening episode of Orange Griffin. We will call it Songs of Flood. I like that. I like that. Now, I've only played this game so far for a couple of hours or so, and I'm not entirely familiar with how all of it works, but there is, as you can see already, quite a lot in it to play with. So we've got a lead writer. We need to create different scenes within this first episode, and we pick these from our card list here, and depending on how well received our episodes are, we will have the option to unlock more cards and more opportunities to make exciting episodes. And we've got so much time, 10 time units to play with, and each of these scenes take up so much time within that episode. So it's a matter of balancing these up to a maximum of 5 slots. We want to, again, match the scene as a whole. The collective of all the scenes should match up to the stats that are important overall within this genre and theme. So plot, drama and characters are the most important things. Comedy and visuals less so, and that's what's going on here. So a new arrival. Should we establish the location? Now notice some of these cards have these extra tokens on them, and I've not quite worked out exactly how these work yet. I'm getting there, but we'll see that as we go through this gameplay at some point. These are script tokens, and they representative key narrative elements, romance, mystery, conflict, world building, personal, and so on, within the show. And they can be set for payoffs in later episodes. And they are persistent across episodes and seasons of your show. And they're earned by playing certain cards, like this established location one here. And when you have enough tokens, you can use them to play special scene cards in addition to the normal time slot. Ooh. Now the way these work is they count down. So we've got 5 tokens here. So we need, I think, to amass 5 tokens of any one of these. And this is a star token, which I assume is personal. I think, yeah. Or maybe, yes, I think, yeah, because the first one's romance, mystery, conflict, world building, and personal. So we'll establish a location which takes 3 time units. We will have a new arrival, which is 2 time units, and I've got 5 left, which could be a tense meeting. And we see how these script score points are adding up here, and they should roughly match what our stat importance is for this type of program. I think we're doing quite well. And I've got 2 time points left. We could add some comedy in, but no, we'll make a deal. After our tense meeting, we don't have anything to put into our 5th slot because we've run out of time for the Songs of Flood, our first episode in Orange Griffin. So we'll confirm that. And who do we want in here? We want our hero. Yeah, we'll assign, we've only got 1 main actor. And supporting actors, we got 2 to choose from. I think we will have a tense meeting is one of our episode scenes, so I think villain. Yeah, we'll put you in there. We'll leave our rogue till our second episode. So there's basically 2 main characters within this first episode of Orange Griffin. We'll complete that. Good luck. Okay, we'll need to hire a director and crew for the filming phase, and then an editor for the editing phase. So we'll go to the staff button and hire those required people, and we'll get a show overview as each episode is created, and a research screen. Yeah, we'll get into those in a moment. But notice don't click on that. I've unlocked a character combo. Okay, we've got a hero and villain in the same episode, and presumably this adds these points. So what does this tell us? Character combos are active when you feature a specific set of character archetypes in an episode. You won't know what mix of characters are required until you feature them together in a script, which will unlock the combo. And there are lots of different combos to discover. When a combo is active in an episode, it will provide bonus episode stat points. So this is going to give us 1 visual and 2 drama. Okay, good. Up to 3 different stat types. Yes, there's 1 missing here. We've got just the 2 bonuses here. And when the characters in a combo all reach a high enough level, you can upgrade the combo at the cost of persona points, which will increase the bonuses provided for each episode. Okay, I think I understand. Right, so they are going to be writing that, so let's get this running. So there's our member of staff writing that. We're going to hire some staff. We're going to need to hire a director. We can only hire 1 director. We'll do a staff search, upgrade level 1. Staff search. So who are we going to be hiring now? You're very strong on vision and storytelling, weak on collaboration and work rate. That's not too bad actually, and you're relatively cheap. Weak on storytelling, vision, collaboration, work rate, strong. Yeah, not so much for this sort of story type, I think. Storyteller. Oh, this is quite good actually. Average vision but strong storytelling. Much the same here, but you are better at the storytelling. Yeah, and your wages are that much better, and your wages is less. Better for me in that sense, but because your fame is lower. Yeah, you're strong on vision and storytelling. Now you are very strong on collaboration and work rate. Yeah, I'm not too worried about those at the moment, I don't think. So I'm thinking, yeah, I think we want storytelling and vision, I think. So we'll go for Julian Gutierrez. Now you're a down-to-earth personality, so you work best with fluid people. We'll hire you as our director and our crew. We can have 3 members of crew here if we can afford them. I think we should be able to afford them, I think. Again, a level 1 search. I've forgotten who my director is. You are down to earth. Okay, right, so he's someone who works well with down to earth people. You should. You're good. You're very weak. You're very strong on technical. That's good. You're very strong on teamwork. You're very strong on work rate. So that would be a good mix. Everything is covered in that sense. Yeah. So Chloe is going to join us. Take Jeremy as well. I really should pay more attention to these as well, but which I'm not really. Aurora, we'll take you. Oh, you're very cheap, but you've no fame at all. Okay. Well, you're behind the camera, so that's okay. Let's hire an editor, shall we? We're going to need him once the film has been completed. So what do we want here? You're a wizard. Strong on technical, average on work rate. Very strong on pacing. Clarity is average. Average pacing, strong on clarity. That might be good actually. Very strong on pacing and technical. Ooh, actually I do quite like you. Yeah, we'll hire Preston Edwards, I think. There you go. Okay, now while they're writing, a look at some of the other things here. The show overview tells you where you are in your season, and we'll see more of this as we go through. The financial, this doesn't seem to work at all particularly. It just gives you your bottom line balance here. I've not seen any changes happen here, but that's maybe because I've not played long enough. But obviously, as I said, the game is still pre-early access, coming to early access on Steam on January the 17th, 2023. Research. Now here is where you add new script cards, and this uses up these script points up here. So we will choose a card from one of these. I'd quite like world or drama, world building. We'll go world building. So we'll get a new card by spending 50 points. And that's a history lesson. Oh, that could be quite handy. Or we could pick something from, let's pick drama. Do I want to spend my remaining script points? I'll leave them for the time being. So that will add another script card, scene card to our writing options. And we'll see that when we create our next episode. Now, in addition to these rooms here, we can add more rooms, although there is a limit at the moment because, as I said, we are early in the development of the game. Each of the objects in a room, not all, each of them, but many of the objects in a room have effects, and you can upgrade and change these as you develop your studio, as you get money. So I'll just pause this for a second. So this bookshelf here will add 5 energy, morale, and 15 XP to my actors while they're in the green room. Whereas a DVD shelf doesn't add so much XP but boosts their energy. So how much of a reduction to staff energy loss this gives? I think it's trying to say, if I'm reading this right, how much it helps your actors recover their energy. I think. An award shelf, good for morale, less for XP. Sofas. In fact, all these rooms, you can upgrade different things by spending money. Now, one thing I noticed was this buffet table here. We've got a snack table at the moment. If we upgrade that to a broad buffet, we spend 100 of our coins. That's okay. And we add 300 to our studio points. And studio points make prizes, or rather they make upgrades. So we need to get 500 studio points, and we'll get those out of each episode, hopefully, but we can also get them by upgrading equipment within the studio, and that gives us additional features. So once we get to level 2, once we've hit 500 points, we all get these bonuses. We'll add one to our writer cap and one to our director cap, so we can employ more of these people. As you see, at the moment we have no bonuses, but that's worth going for. So I think 300 points just by spending 100 on a proper buffet table will be good. So we'll purchase that. If we go back to the studio, yeah, we're over halfway through getting to level 2. And what might be good as well here is in the writing room, things like the table. Oh, hang on, they finished writing it, so we can set our film crew onto the task. So we'll assign director Julian to do this, and I think we'll put all members of the crew on. Do we need all of them? No. I'll take you out and put you on, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine, I think. So we'll put those 2 members of crew on this. We've only got 2 actors on set, so that's fine. And there they are, they're doing their acting. And a bit like games like Game Dev Tycoon and Startup Company and Software Inc., I think, as they go through filming, writing and so on, they will add the various points that are part of that particular episode. Now, while that's going on, we could actually get on with writing our next episode, couldn't we? We could. Now, at the moment, if we go here, you've got you. There you are. Kingston, who wrote the first episode, is so tired from doing that, his energy is drained. So he will produce a less good episode if we employ him to write the next one right away, which is why I've employed 2 writers. But again, if we had a better sofa for them to sit on, they might recover their energy that much faster. But I think what we'll do, is we'll get our other writer, Ulma, to write our next episode. We don't have any points really to spend here, so we'll miss that. And this will be Silent Mantra. I like that. That's quite a good title, actually. So in slot 1, we're going to have a travel sequence. Why not? That takes up 4 points, though. Now notice here that we can't reuse some cards in this new episode because they were used in the previous one. So there's this sort of cooldown thing going on here. So you need to be aware of that, perhaps, when you're developing complex episodes. Travel sequence, a melee. We could use a history lesson here. We'll use a history lesson, yeah. So we've got 4 points left. So we could have an acute observation and a group discussion. Yeah, we'll have a group discussion finished by a little bit of a comedic element in the acute observation. Okay, that is good. We haven't got any of these script tokens here, but you'll see that the personal script token, the one with the star on, has gone down from 5 to 4, which we got in the first episode. So hopefully that will work out for us. Okay, so we've got one main character, so we've got to assign our hero to this, and we'll put both supporting characters in here, I think. So we'll assign the villain and the rogue. Okay, excellent. And that's going in writing now. Okay, so filming has completed, so it's time to edit our first episode. We've only got one editor on staff, so that's going to be Preston. And he's going to get on with that job right away. Editing, writing, excellent. Now our director isn't quite ready. I think I want him to recover energy a bit more, so I'm not going to send this second episode straight into filming. We're going to leave it for a little bit. Perhaps when this episode is released, it's come out of editing, and we'll see what the response is to our very first episode of Orange Griffin. Not bad. Could be better. We've got just over a million viewers, and we've got paid 205 plus 105 in bonus points. And look, we've hit these episode score markers. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but anyway, so our show interest here, the rating falls into 5 tiers. 0 to 199 is niche, sorry, obscure. Niche is 200 to 400, and it gets bigger and better. Yeah, so we're still obscure, but we're a brand new studio with a brand new series. And the second number is that's the interest. Okay, I think we got bonus points for that, didn't we? Increasing show interest should be your main aim. I'd like to increase both, actually, the viewership and the interest. Okay, rewards. Okay, so we're getting experience for each of our actors, and also their fame points, plus any change to their popularity, not necessarily their fame points. So Amir and Hunter have done quite well. And here you see we've earned 72 persona points, so I could hire another supporting actor. 122 script points, so I will be able to do some more research. And Studio XP 250, which should take us above the requirement of 500 for level 2 in our studio. And the combos, yeah, we have those in there, so that boosts our resulting score. So let's continue from there. And as it says, studio level up. So we can do that here. And that means we can employ another writer and another director. I'm okay with 2 writers for the moment, but I think it might be nice to have another writer, another director on staff. We'll do another search for another director. And your collaboration work rate is good. No, not so much. No. Ooh, vision. I like this, actually. Yeah, that looks good. And you're not terribly expensive. We'll hire Grace as a second director. I can't hire any more crew. Or can I? Oh. No, I can't. I've spent 20 coin. Because there's no blank for hire option on crew. Well, maybe that will come back when I get to the next level. What is the next level? requires 1250 points. And that will give me, not more crew, but another editor. And I can put a staff room in. That'll be good. Okay, anyway. We need to film Silent Mantra. So we will put Grace on that, I think. Yep. And pretty much all our members of the crew are ready to go. So we'll put 3 members working on that. That is excellent. And we'll create our next episode. And we could have both writers working on this one. I could use some of my script and persona points. Rather than employing a new actor, I could get a theme on. Yes, get my theme on, shall I? I've got 72 persona points. Love, good and no, I can't. Oh, loss. That's or I like revenge, actually. We could go for conspiracy. Yes. It's only 30 persona points. And 50, yes, or guilt. Yeah, let's go conspiracy. We'll put that in there. Excellent. Right, so this new script will involve a conspiracy. So each episode, this gains bonus plot points for each 2 episodes this theme is active in. Okay, right. Now, actually, can I do more? I want to do more research. Can I do more research now? So that is research here. I'll spend 50 on drama. An argument revisited. Yes, now will that show up here? Continue. An argument revisited. Yes, it does. Still no script tokens to play with. We'll start with the melee, I think. Oh, I want a better title than that. Silent Divine. That'll do. Yep, that will do nicely. And an argument revisited. Actually, no. Let's put those in the other order. An argument revisited. Then a melee. I've only got 3 time slots left. So we'll make a deal and a friendly chat. Yeah, rather than the unconvincing display. We'll confirm that. And we'll put all the actors in this one. Yep. And yep, so that's all actors. No combos for this one. We'll just wait what happens. So we have finished filming Silent Mantra. We need to get it edited. Preston is reasonably good energy, so we'll let him do that. Could do with upgrading some of my equipment. Actually, this the sturdy bookcase looks good. It adds script points. Yes, we'll purchase that. That will add me 120 studio points as well for only 40 coins. Lovely. Director. Julian can direct this one. Oh, my staff are a bit tired though. Okay, so we won't film just yet. And I'll keep flashing until I complete the filming setup. Okay, I think we should be ready. The crew's good enough, I think. Okay, we'll bring all of them on board and we'll start filming on our 3rd episode. Yep, very nearly ready. Oh, reception. Oh, hang on. Yeah, because I finished in the combos tab here for our 2nd episode, Silent Mantra. We've got a combo working here. We haven't hit any awards for drama on there, but that's okay. We've got quite a few there. The overview. Oh, an improvement in fame and characters, and a good payout as well. So that's going up. And the rewards: 250 studio points, script points 122, another 72 persona points. Popularity of Hunter has gone down a little bit, but his XP is going up. Supporting actors, they're gaining XP quite nicely. That is fine. Oh, and indeed, learnt so much that Amir has leveled up, and he's got a new trait. Sometimes they just level up. So basically, I think they get better skills or whatever, but sometimes they'll get new traits they can use. Now, some of these are general traits, He'll gain popularity if he becomes mysterious. He's a villain, so that might be useful. He gains XP, gain popularity. Oh no, hang on. No, mysterious gains popularity by 10%, but reduces XP gain by 50. Okay. 3 drama points if he's cryptic. That might be good actually for a villain. Increases popularity by 5% if he's brave. Well, arrogant, gaining XP but losing popularity. Smart gains XP by 15. And some of these other options here, like cruel. No, not cruel. Right, some of these traits affects their stats here. So idealistic would make the character more emotional. Yeah, the actor more emotional. So would they fit better within the requirements of that character they're playing? So for example, our character here, if we made him more more personable rather, he would fit better within that range. He's a supporting. I'd like him to be popular. So I'd like him to be brave, I think. Yep. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll select that trait. And there it is. Done. Well done, Amir. Can we create another episode? We'll let Ulmer do this one on his own. Famous Paladin. Okay. Actually, no, I've got research cards. I want research cards. I want another drama card. Difficult decision. That's quite good. Another world building card. Oh, and another token. Lore dump. Excellent. I could actually employ another character actor as well. Create another character. So this could be another main character, I think. Yes. Another main character. Actually, who have we got at the moment? Go back out of there. So we've got a hero, a villain, and a rogue, haven't we, I think? Hero. It'd be nice if the tooltip came up on here as well, to be honest, but there you are. And a villain. And a rogue. We want to create another main character. A sage? Yeah, we'll have a sage. So that's 100 points. Another level 1 search. So the character is called Leo Howard. And it could be played by... No, not by Gavin, really. Now, Evelyn seems to fit, but they're very expensive. But their fame is good, and they match quite well. You're very strong on charisma, delivery is strong. Yeah, we'll employ Evelyn, I think. You're a bit expensive, but there you go. To be honest, that outfit looks okay. We'll confirm that. So, for our new episode, which is being written by Ulmer, it's called The Red Prince, apparently. Oh yeah, we'd have a lore dump, which is 2 of these tokens. And that is the world building one. Travel sequence. Yeah, I've got 1 time unit left. But then, to be honest, on a streaming service, episodes are different times anyway, aren't they? Now this episode, this conspiracy theme is still going on here. If I remove that, we've got 4. I could put a group discussion in. Oh, a new arrival. Yes, that's the sage suddenly appearing in this episode, and a group discussion. Yeah, I think that works better for me. And we'll have both our main characters in here. And supporting actors... We'll have the rogue in here, not the villain, I think. Yep, got that done. Excellent. Oh, another character combo is unlocked. Hero and villain. Haven't we had that one before? I thought we had. Never mind. Good. That's fine. What I want to do is, can we improve something in here? Ooh. Yes. Cost only 90, gives me 270 points. Yeah, we'll go for this one, I think. The Kumo Tomodachi SO33. Anything else we can improve in here? Oh, the chair. Let's give them a burgundy chair, though. There you go. Excellent. And we've now leveled up our studio, which means I can get another editor in and unlock the staff room. So if I click on... Ah, okay. I could make that a staff room or a shared dressing room. No, we'll make... No, don't want that. We'll make... Actually, I could put it anywhere, couldn't I, by the look of it? Hair and makeup. Ooh. We'll put it here, though. This is the staff room. What colour do we want it? That colour there. And that sort of floor. It costs 100. Gives us 200 points, though. Lovely. So what happens here is that people who are tired... Who's tired? Yeah, our Preston Edwards here, our editor, is tired. So if I set him to rest, then he will recover energy that much more quickly in here. So anyone else tired? If I go to my staff column here... Oh, all the crew are tired. Yeah, because they just finished filming. So we can set you to rest. Set you to rest. You're a director. I've got a second director, so I don't need you to rest so much. You can set to rest. You... Oh, we could set you to rest as well. Yeah, why not? But there's only so much room in the staff room, so you can't set everyone to rest in there at the same time. Anyway, Silent Divine needs editing. Yeah, 74%, that'll do. There you go. Awesome. Right, our next episode is ready for filming. The Red Prince. Grace can direct this one. Okay, we're going to need to wait a little bit longer for the crew to recover, though. So we'll wait on a moment. Are we ready to start filming? Yeah, they're all ready. We'll send them to work to film The Red Prince, episode number 4. Oh my goodness! Silent Divine has really worked. It's magic. We've now got over 2 million viewers. Interest has gone up to 111. Look at that, 6. Reviews are excellent. Well, much better than they were. Fame and characters have gone up. We're ticking lots of boxes on the episode score sheet. Payment 310. Our rewards. Yeah, our support actors are learning or getting more experience. Hunter does done quite well as well. Yeah, loads of script points. All the rest of it. This is looking really good. And Alyssa, one of our actors, has leveled up as well. A new trait is available. And you're playing a rogue. That make you kind? Yeah, let's do that. There you go. So it's moved up there. So that fits better into her characteristics. Excellent. Oh, we could start writing our next episode. But what I'll do, we'll start writing our next episode. We'll have them both doing this one. Do we have anything to spend on themes? Oh, we could, couldn't we? I think. Just about loss. Could do loss. It adds 1 extra character point. Yeah, we'll do that. So that's... for each 2 episodes, this theme is active. Okay, yeah, but we've had 2 episodes with that active already, I think. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, so what if we... Oh, I could do some more research, actually, before we do this. We want some more drama. Ooh, add another script token. A secret revealed. Excellent. So, in this episode... yeah, well, that's all good. So we have got here a secret revealed. Gives us 3 mystery tokens, is that? Yes. So we could have a history lesson. We could have a tense meeting. And a secret revealed, which gives us 3 of those points. And make a deal. Yes, we'll do that. I think that's lovely. Lots of good points there. I don't like that title though. Finding Friend. Yep, that will do nicely, I think. And we will have, well, should we have everyone in this one? Yeah, let's have everyone in this. Actually, there's no point, we could get a third support actor, but we could only use 2 at a time so far within each episode. So we'll put everyone in here. Excellent. We'll send our editor to rest. Everyone, you're working. Yeah. Yeah, the crew are all working. They're just about to finish filming. And someone's leveled up. Caleb Ross, an actor. Excellent. Okay. I assume this improved. I haven't. To be honest, I've not been watching these numbers. If anything's changed here, I'll annotate that in the video. Improves their abilities within their job class. Excellent. The Red Prince, you're ready for editing. Just about ready for that, I think. Get on with that. So we're just going to wait for Red Prince to complete editing and see what results we gain from that episode. Oh, this is getting so much better. Oh, lovely. Interest 118, 7, 3 and 1. Excellent. And 330 in coins. And the viewer numbers are going up. Rewards 75 persona points this time. Loads more studio XP. Hunter isn't so popular though these days, but Leo is becoming more popular and getting lots of XP. Supporting actor Alyssa, yeah, doing very nicely indeed. Combos. Ah, right, so this is the combo that was active during that episode because we had the Sage as well as the Rogue and Hero appearing in the episode. So we got more action points. Oh, really good score, I think, here on the plot and visuals. So what I'm going to do, we are going to stop this here, I think, for now. And I will say thank you so much for joining me for this very first episode of Showrunner. Now, there is a lot going on here, so I will at times, I'm sure, have sounded a bit confused or confusing. And I'll try and get to grips better with that in the forthcoming episodes of this series. If you've enjoyed this, though, it'll be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on that old thumbsy uppy button. Even better if you've got any thoughts on what I'm doing with it. If you've already played this game already, or are waiting to see what it looks like in early access, then please do let me know. Just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now, and that way you'll know when I release the next episode of Showrunner or any of my other Let's Play series. But for the time being, from me, Ajaxpost, here in Showrunner, until the next time, bye bye for now.